Hi everyone, welcome back. This is our second lesson. We're going to talk about life science and we're going to talk about the respiratory system. Respiratory system. When you talk about what is respiratory system, what is respiratory system? What is a respiratory system? It's a physical process by which living organisms they inhale in or they take in oxygen and give out or exhale carbon dioxide. Now, oxygen is coming from the surroundings and then they exhale carbon dioxide out. That is respiration on its own. Now, respiratory system. Respiratory system, this is it's made up of organs that deliver oxygen to the circulatory system for transport to the cells within a body. Now, the functions of the respiratory system is that it provides oxygen, it gives out carbon dioxide from the body, it controls the body temperature, it delivers oxygen to the cardiovascular system, which is the heart, the distribution to the body. It eliminates water as water vapor. Water will be removed as water vapor. It helps with the aid of voice production. It acts as a blood backup or restores blood reservoir, so it filters and destroys emboli. Now, what is included in the respiratory system? The respiratory system includes the lungs and the passages that provide transportation of air into the lungs. Now, these passages include the nostril, which are these two openings, the nostril, the nasal cavity, the pharynx, the larynx, and the trachea, or trachea, or I usually say trachea. It's a trachea, and the bronchial tubes, which are the lungs. Now, the organ of the respiratory system extend from the nasal opening, from the nasal cavity to the lungs, and they are divided into two parts, the upper and the lower respiratory tract. Now, what does the upper include and what does the lower part includes? Now, the upper respiratory tract includes the nostril, the nasal cavity, the pharynx, and then the lower part includes the larynx, trachea, the bronchioles, and then the lungs themselves. Now, let's move on. What the nostrils? These are the external openings, the two openings of the respirator that leads to the nasal cavity. They lead to the nasal cavity, and then the nasal cavity is separated from the mouth. It's like the two parts. It's separated from the mouth by a hard and soft plate, the roof, which is the roof part of the mouth. This is the roof part of the mouth, the upper part of the mouth, the roof. Now, when you move into the pharynx is a short funnel shaped tube that transports air into the larynx. It's like a connection between the nasal cavity and the larynx. It's like a tube, a long tube, like, you know what, for example, like a pipe or something. Yeah, for example, a pipe connecting these two together. The pharynx serves as a common passage of air and water, though they say that no food is allowed to get there. I don't know how they mean by this, but food is usually not allowed to get in there because you'll be choked. So, however, but they are saying that, however, this food and air, they are not supposed to meet. If they meet, it's a problem. Maybe when maybe when you taking food and they go to the pharynx, maybe you get choked. Maybe when the air and food meet, once they meet, then you'll be choked. Now, then we move into the lower respiratory system. The lower respiratory tract, which includes the larynx, the trachea, which is the windpipe, and the bronchioles, and then the lungs. Now, the larynx, which is the voice box, yeah, but in male it's usually more seen. You can see it here. So it usually is important for voice production and is located in the middle of the neck. It's situated in the middle of the neck. The larynx also controls breathing and prevents inhalation of foreign objects into the lungs. They only allow air to enter. They can't allow, for example, dust or let's say an object, even a sand or maybe a paper or something. Here, just imaginations. They can't allow that other objects to enter apart from air. So, and then you go to the bronchioles. The bronchioles contribute to the cleansing function of the respiratory system. They cleanse the respiratory system. They also give a hand in the cleansing of the respiratory system. And then the lungs, the lungs themselves, just a big issue now here. The lungs consist of the elastic. It's an elastic. Do you know something which is elastic? It's like Ebola. It's elastic when it's stretching. Elastic, spongy material, like a sponge maybe for cleaning. Yeah, sponge material. A sponge. It's like it's an elastic spongy material like that greatly expands when it's filled with air. You know, when you breathe in, you are filling your lungs now with air, and it will expand. And when you're breathing out, you're removing the carbon dioxide, and it will be flattened or it will become small. And then when the lungs are expanded to total capacity, they completely fill the chest cavity. When they are now, you fill in now your lungs with enough air, like they completely fill the chest cavity. The whole chest, it will be filled with the lungs. The lungs will be really big. They'll fill the whole chest cavity. The chest cavity is also called a thoracic. Oh, sorry. It's also called a thoracic. Thoracis. Thoracis, not thoracic, but thoracis. Okay. Remember what you've talked about? We've talked about the respiratory system, the meaning of respiration, the respiratory system, its functions, how the functions of the respiratory system, and then the structure of the respiratory system. The structure of the respiratory system, which is what is included in the respiratory system. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and we'll move on to our third lesson, which will come up soon. So look out for that. It will be tomorrow. We'll look out for that video, and please, I would like you to read on this. I'll be coming in and out. I might send you a homework or an activity, so please, you must study your work. I'll give this to Miss Aminella. This you can see, I don't know if you can really see it. It's like the respiratory system. The respiratory system notes to give to Ms. Aminella. She will come give it to you guys in your class. So make sure that you read everything on this paper. It's a both-sided, printed on both sides. So make sure that you read that paper and get to work. When I'm coming back, I want you to know everything. Okay? See you in the third